Good evening, Earthlings. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, I know, I'm an alien. Don't freak out. I promise I come in peace. Or at least, in sarcasm. You know, traveling light years to get here wasn't easy. I had to endure endless space traffic. And don't get me started on the black holes. It's like a cosmic version of your Monday morning commute, but with more existential dread. But I digress. Earth. What a fascinating little rock you've got here. Full of water, life, and, Kardashians. Really, what is it with you people and reality TV? If I wanted to watch a train wreck, I'd just check out your climate change progress. You know, from up there, you all look like ants. Busy ants, scurrying around, building things, destroying things, killing each other over imaginary lines and different shades of melanin. It's adorable in a watching a car crash in slow motion kind of way. Speaking of car crashes, can we talk about your politics for a second? I mean, I've seen more coherent leadership in a pack of wild space weasels. You've got these so-called leaders who wouldn't last a minute on my home planet. There, if you don't perform, we just vaporize you. Efficient, right? And let's talk about your obsession with social media. You're all so desperate for validation from people you've never met. It's like watching a bunch of starved space goats fighting over the last photon in the galaxy. Meanwhile, half your planet doesn't even have clean water. Priorities, right? Oh, and don't get me started on your wars. Every time I tune in, there's some new conflict. You're all like children fighting over who gets to play with the shiny toy. Newsflash, the toy's broken and your planet's on fire. But hey, at least you've got TikTok dances to keep you distracted, right? You know, where I come from, we've evolved past all this. No wars, no hunger, no Kardashians. Just endless knowledge and a bit of recreational disintegration. It's a paradise. But looking at you all, I can't help but feel a bit entertained. You're like our favorite cosmic sitcom full of drama, comedy, and a dash of horror. But seriously, Earthlings, you've got potential. I mean, you survived 2020, right? That's gotta count for something. Maybe, just maybe, you can get your act together before you completely annihilate yourselves. Or not. Either way, we'll be watching, popcorn in hand. Thank you. You've been a fantastic audience. Now go forth and try not to blow up your planet before my next visit. Or do. It's your call, really. Zorg's gonna break down life on your little blue planet. Get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even question a few things. Why don't aliens tell secrets in space? Because it's too hard to keep them under wraps. And why did the alien go to school? To improve his space seal skills. But seriously, folks, Earth is a fascinating place. You humans have something called stand-up comedy. On my planet, we have float-up comedy. It's out of this world. Now let's talk about your food. You call it fast food, but it takes forever to get here. And what's with your obsession with cats? On my planet, we have pets too, but they're more tentacly. Anyway, that's my time, Earthlings. You've been a stellar audience. Keep looking up and maybe one day you'll see me waving back at you from the stars. Goodbye. Okay, first things first. You guys gotta figure out this whole space travel situation. Seriously, it's the 21st century. We've made so many advancements in technology. You have smartphones, self-driving cars, but you can't even get to Mars without strapping yourselves to a giant firecracker? Come on, people. It's like using a slingshot to get to the moon. And don't even get me started on those spacesuits. Bulky, uncomfortable, and let's be honest, not very flattering. They look like something out of a 1960s sci-fi movie. I mean, I get it. Space is a vacuum. You need something to keep your insides from becoming outsides. But come on, we can do better. But surely you can do better than that. How about some stylish, comfortable spacesuits? Maybe something with a bit of flair. Here on Zorg's planet, we travel in style. Our spaceships are like luxury hotels. Our spaceships are powered by laughter. Yes, you heard that right, laughter. Yeah, you heard that right, laughter. It's the best fuel there is. It's clean, it's renewable, and it's hilarious. Imagine a world where laughter powers everything. We just gather around the central console, tell some jokes, and boom! We're off to the Andromeda Galaxy. So, Earthlings, take notes. Maybe it's time to rethink your fuel sources. Space travel should be fun. It should be an experience to remember. It should be an adventure, something that excites and inspires. It shouldn't feel like being crammed into a tin can with a bunch of sweaty strangers and a malfunctioning toilet. Just saying. Let's make space travel something to look forward to, not dread. Speaking of entertainment, can we talk about your TV shows? I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. Specifically the ones you call reality TV. It's a genre that's taken over your screens. I gotta be honest, those are some of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. It's like a social experiment gone wrong. You put a bunch of strangers in a house together, take away their phones, and then film them 24/7 while they argue, gossip, and compete for what exactly? A cash prize? Or maybe just the thrill of being on TV? Their 15 minutes of fame? I don't get it. Is it really worth all the drama and stress? And the things you watch? People eating bugs, doing the most outrageous stunts, getting married after knowing each other for 5 minutes, as if love can be found in a commercial break, trying to survive in the wilderness with nothing but a toothbrush and a Swiss Army knife. It's like a parody of real survival. It's like you're actively trying to make your brains rot. The more absurd, the better, right? I mean, I'm an alien from another planet, and even I know that reality TV is fake. It's a well-crafted illusion. It's all scripted, edited, and manipulated to make you think it's real. The drama, the tears, the laughter, it's all planned. It's all scripted, edited, and manipulated to make you think it's real. The drama, the tears, the laughter, it's all planned. But you guys eat it up, literally. You can't get enough of it. You binge watch these shows while shoving popcorn and soda down your throats. It's like a ritual. It's fascinating and terrifying at the same time. How did it come to this? The line between reality and entertainment has blurred so much. Don't get me wrong, it's not all bad. You humans have your good qualities too. You're creative, you're resilient, and you make a mean pizza. Seriously, that pepperoni pizza I had earlier? Chef's kiss. But you're also a very confusing species. You build things up just to tear them down. You create borders and then fight wars over them. You preach love and tolerance, then turn around and discriminate against each other based on the most ridiculous things: skin color, religion, who you choose to love. It makes no sense. On my planet, we embrace diversity. We have creatures with 6 legs, creatures with no legs, creatures that communicate through telepathy, and creatures that communicate through interpretive dance. We even have a species that communicates entirely through flatulence. Yeah, they're a gas at parties.